Guys, this is Coach Donny with ElevateYourself.org, back with another dunk attempt training session. You guys remember from the last session, I was able to finally dunk a ball on a 9'10" rim. So I'm back in the same park to see if I can get consistent with that 9'10" rim dunk before I progress to a 10-foot one. As you can see, we got our new Elevate face mask, which you can buy with the link at the Elevate apparel store in the description box. So get your mask today before they run out. It looks like someone tried to install a net, which is nice. It's always nice to have a net and get that swish sound. So I did my jump training session this morning. Hopefully I got enough juice in my legs to still get enough spring to jam a couple balls today. I did mostly weightlifting this morning for strength development. I saved some more of my plyometric movements for today's dunk attempt session. Today I'm going to try incorporating some sprinting type exercises to get a little bit more spring in my step. Definitely not feeling the workout today. I was up until 11:30 p.m. last night recording IQ Season 1 Episode 8. And then I ended up waking up at my usual time, 5:15, 5 o'clock, to do some more Elevate Yourself work and then also to get my morning workout in. So I actually have a slight headache. I'm trying to power through with sugar and caffeine, which I don't recommend doing all the time, but the best pre-workout is actually a good night's rest. You'd be amazed at the power of sleep and why our body gives us signals to rest. So this should only be for today because I hate missing a workout. I should probably be resting, but I want to try to get through this workout. Now my advice for those of you guys who are working out in a stress state or after being sleep deprived is safety is number one. If you feel like you don't even have the coordination to perform high intensity movements, you should not do the workout. So luckily for me today, I do have enough energy and focus to do that. But I can tell I'm only operating at like 70 or 80% intensity, even though I'm trying 100%. Second piece of advice is take longer rest periods and extra hydration. When you're fatigued, you can do workouts. Your body just needs more time to recover because it's not as fresh, right? So I got another sprinting exercise before I get into my dunk attempt session. Sometimes you just gotta do the work. Just finished the sprints. Now I gotta get my arms ready. Even though jumping is mostly lower body, you gotta make sure you prime your shoulders, your pec muscles, your traps, your lats, your triceps. There's so many muscles involved that are in the backswing and the upswing of the jump. It's really important to not neglect those, as well as your neck mobility. I have a full video on how to get your arms prepped for jumping. I'll link that below. I'll show a few of the movements right now. Now that I got my sprints in and my arm swing warm up, it's time to get serious. That means I gotta take off my shirt. So the last time I did the dunk attempts was last month, and just like anything else, dunking is a skill. So even if you have the vertical, if you don't have the timing, if you don't have the technique, you're not gonna get a dunk. And especially for someone like me that doesn't jump super high, my window is really small. So my toss and my timing have to be almost perfect just to get just enough, if you guys remember from the last time. So this is frustrating because I just spent like 20 minutes trying to get a good toss down because it's a waste of energy to try to max jump if the toss isn't there, at least at my stage of development. So I really need to do a better job of doing these sessions at least twice a month. Every week would be ideal. So I need to find a way to make that a priority if I'm serious about getting my 10-foot dunk. The good news is that I do feel springier from last month. So it's easy for me to grab the rim and it's hitting low palm now. Whereas before, I had to be super amped just to be able to grab it mid palm. So now I gotta time it and toss it better to get a consistent 9'10" dunk. Damn, I just can't get the timing and spacing right. I keep overrunning it, tossing left, tossing right. I just don't have a consistent toss yet. But that's what I get for not practicing. It's just like spiking. If I only spike once a month, my timing is gonna be very inconsistent. So, gotta put the skill work in. But I'm glad at least I feel definitely springier and floatier. I think I'm jumping maybe one inch higher from last month. So at least we got that down. Got one down. Actually felt like I was able to throw it down a little bit better. Last time I felt like it dinked it in and used a little too much momentum. This one I felt the slush of the net, so that felt great. And now I feel like I'm getting even higher. I gotta get at least one more before today so I can get twice as much as last time. Got number 2. Mission accomplished. Not the prettiest dunks, but a dunk nonetheless. Got to start with small steps and be happy with the progress that you're making, and I feel good about the small steps that I'm taking. Now I'm going to finish off on my high intensity interval training, get my cardio up, lean down, and also maintain some muscle. And this is specifically meant to build up my left leg, which is my weaker leg. Even though I am jumping off of 2 feet to do my right, left, right approach, majority of the force is generated by my left leg. So I'm gonna do 20 seconds, 100% intensity, swing blocking down the entire basketball court, rest for 10 seconds. And I'm gonna do that for 4 rounds total, which is pretty brutal. If you don't believe me, try it yourself. 20 minutes of 100% intense work, 10 seconds of rest, and try to do that as many rounds until you failure. Let's get it. Wow, that's 4 rounds. Heart rate is 90th percentile. Muscles are pumped. That's only 2 minutes of work. This workout's also known as Tabata. Whew. This is my first week doing it. Each week, I'm gonna try to add 1 more round until I can build up to 8 rounds. That's the goal. I'm gonna do this twice a week, Monday and Friday. Whew. I'm gonna catch my breath so I can talk more clearly. I didn't know you got a good cardiovascular workout when it takes you like 2 or 3 minutes to catch your breath. But can't emphasize this enough. If you're a power and strength athlete like basketball, track and field, high jump, volleyball, this is the best way to build your VO2 max. That's your lungs' capacity to store and process more oxygen efficiently while building a little bit of muscle and burning fat in the recovery process over the next couple days. I don't recommend jogging multiple times throughout the week, maybe once a week, 15 to 20 minutes just to get your body loose, but you don't want to train your body to be slow. So it's really important to minimize the amount of aerobic activity that you do. Well, I got my 2 dunks for the day. It's 2 times more than last time, and I'm gonna see if I can get another dunk attempt session this Friday just to work on my skill. But it definitely felt easier to time towards the end because my tosses was getting better. So I don't want to waste any more time trying to spend like 30 minutes getting my toss down. So the way we officially end this video, gotta put my shirt back on to conclude. The curtain is closing. Pizza. Just kidding. You guys know I like to end my videos with some reflections and thoughts about my journey in hopes of helping some of you out there who are also on your journey to jumping higher, dunking a basketball, or regardless of whatever goal you're trying to achieve. One thing I relearned today, because I already know this lesson, but sometimes you just got to keep relearning the same fundamental lessons over and over again until you get it right. One thing I've always believed in is I don't like using the term "I don't have time." I'm not saying that time is limitless because you can only do so much in a day. But what most people really mean when they say "I don't have time" is it's not a priority. Like people who blame getting a job or getting married as a reason as to why their body is falling apart. You can't tell me that in 16 to 18 hours of the day, you can't find 20, 30 minutes to work out and make your health a priority. So one thing that I need to do a better job of is I've been talking about trying to dunk for the last 2 to 3 years, but it's sporadic. You know, I will do a dunk attempt session when I can, or maybe I'll take a break from jump training because I'm busy coaching. But I need to get serious about it. I need to give up other things that are a lower priority. Not that they're not important, but for me, I will now place dunking as a higher priority because it is one of my life goals to be able to dunk a basketball again in my mid-30s and to show the world that with proper training, nutrition, and determination, you can achieve your goals. So I will give up other things from now on to make sure I can have a dunk attempt session at least once a week until I can dunk on a 10-foot rim again. Also, if you're interested in increasing your vertical jump, make sure that you check out my online jump training programs in the description box below, where I've helped thousands of athletes increase their vertical jump, reduce their injuries, and take their athletic ability to the next level. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode.